There you see him, that man right there, the Tokyo Monster Kahagas, former World Heavyweight Champion, current North American Champion. He makes his return to NECW, issuing an open challenge, and later on, we'll have a #1 contenders match for the World Women's Wrestling Championship. All that action and much more this week on New England Championship Wrestling. Welcome everyone to another big week of New England Championship Wrestling. Sheldon Goldberg here as we get set for action, and we are just a couple of days away from our return to Beverly, Massachusetts at the Cope Community Center for double intensity. Much more on that later in this broadcast. Right now, let's get set for the introductions to this special open challenge. And let's take you now to our ring announcer, Chris North.
The following is an open challenge match set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Your referee is Barbara Mahoney. Introducing first from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 226 pounds, is a former World Heavyweight Champion, current North American Heavyweight Champion, the Tokyo Monster.
That is some kind of athlete right there, the Tokyo Monster, Kahagas.
And his opponents.
We're about to find out who signed his name on the dotted line. There are no titles at stake in this matchup. A special non-title open challenge. And we're going to see who walks through that curtain just about now. Oh my goodness, it's Brad Hollister. Just a few short weeks ago, Brad Hollister pulled off an upset victory here on New England Championship Wrestling, scoring a pinfall victory over the Monster Apocalypse. Another monster, this time the Tokyo Monster, Kahagas, issuing an open challenge, and Brad Hollister. Young Brad Hollister stepping up to accept that challenge. Referee Barbara Mahoney checking over the contestants in this open challenge matchup. Once again, folks, oh my goodness, Pearl Harbor job by the Tokyo Monster Kahagas, pounding away on young Brad Hollister. Kahagas stomping away on young Hollister in the corner as the referee tries to get some order restored here. Oh, big chop. Elbow right to the back of the head of Brad Hollister, and another big chop as this young man slumming down. Blatant choke right here, boot to the throat. Fans chanting USA. Man, big elbow right there, right to the side of the jaw. Kahagas, not one to be trifled with. Hollister into the corner. Here comes Kahagas. But Hollister gets up an elbow. Hollister sidesteps Kahagas. Hip toss. Sends the North American Champion down to a nice fireman's carry takeover into a headlock. Brad Hollister, a former state wrestling champion in the amateur ranks, turning pro within the last year as Kahagas heads to the outside, breaking the hold and breaking the momentum of Brad Hollister. A little bit later on now. Hollister with the side headlock. Kahagas sends him off. Hollister over the top, but caught looking the other way as Kahagas levels him. Blatant choke on the bottom rope. Kahagas roughing up young Brad Hollister. Chin lock over that middle rope. Referee Barbara Mahoney telling Kahagas to break. Man, big chop right to the back by Kahagas as he stomps away on Hollister. Oh man, he just measured him with that boot. And again, right between the shoulder blades. A lot of fight in this young Brad Hollister, certainly a lot of guts. Taking on an experienced competitor, and Kahagas just mauling Brad Hollister in the corner. Oh man, what a chop! And Hollister gives it right back. Kahagas cuts him off with a knee. Another big chop. Elbow right to the back of the head, right on the nape of the neck. Oh, Kahagas tried to throw Hollister out, but he just bounced off the ropes. You hear the snap of the ropes as Kahagas goes for the cover, and a 2 count only. From what we know of Brad Hollister, he is double tough. There is no quit in this young man. Look at Hollister firing away on the North American heavyweight champion. As Hollister tries for the Irish whip, Kahagas reverses. Big kick right to the top of the head. And Hollister is down. Kahagas goes for the cover, but only gets 2. Kahagas has quite a resume. He's wrestled all over the world. He's an extremely experienced competitor as he sends Hollister to the outside a little bit later in the matchup. Kahagas with a knee to the midsection sends Hollister into the ropes. Over the top, Hollister tries for the sunset flip. Stands up. Tries to roll Kahagas up and gets 2 for his trouble. Hollister putting up one hell of a fight against the North American heavyweight champion. Here he comes, and Hollister backs him up. Hollister with a kick to the midsection and another. Kahagas now sending Hollister into the ropes and once again cutting him off with a knee. Kahagas buying a little time to pull himself together. And fans, you don't want to miss this Saturday night's event in Beverly, Massachusetts. Double intensity, Sean Burke defending his newly won title against Sleek Wagner Brown, Antonio Thomas and a mystery partner take on Prophet and Genesis, and much, much more. All the details will be coming up later, and Kahagas now with a neck breaker. Drills Hollister into the canvas. Kahagas goes for the cover, but Hollister has his feet in the ropes. Stop right to the midsection of Brad Hollister. A great matchup to kick us off this week. Coming up later, making her return to New England Championship Wrestling, former World Bodybuilding Champion Melissa Coates takes on Mistress Belmont to determine who will be the #1 contender to the World Women's Wrestling Championship. That matchup later in this broadcast. Right now, Kahagas continuing to work over Brad Hollister, trying to wear him down. A unique hold right here by Kahagas. Look at him step on the face of Brad Hollister. Brad Hollister gaining quite a bit of experience facing this great veteran, Kahagas. Oh man, what a kick to the midsection. He pulls Hollister up by the hair. Uh-oh. Ichiban indeed. Oh man. Kahagas like a buzzsaw trying to go through young Brad Hollister. man. Kahagas now. Trying to set his man up. Oh, Hollister fighting back. Hollister now trying to get something going. Hollister has him. Belly-to-belly suplex. Kahagas holding his back, and now Hollister again. Suplex into a bridge, a cover, but Hollister can't get him. Kahagas had the shoulder out. Kahagas maybe a little bit surprised by the gameness of young Brad Hollister. Oh man, Hollister just got drilled. Here's a cover, and that's all. What a matchup. Let's go to Chris Norman for the official word. The Tokyo Monster Kahagas, victorious in an open challenge this week here on New England Championship Wrestling. Young Brad Hollister certainly making an impressive showing right here. Wait a minute, Hollister calling Kahagas back into the ring. Hollister looking for a handshake. Hollister saying he respects the hell out of Kahagas. Kahagas looking at Hollister. Oh man, Kahagas just walked, wait a minute. Kahagas tried to walk away but thought better of it. And a bow from Kahagas, show of respect from the former World Heavyweight Champion and the current North American Heavyweight Champion. We will have post-match comments from Brad Hollister coming up. Once again, your winner, the Tokyo Monster Kahagas. There's much more New England Championship Wrestling on the way when we continue after this.
New England Championship Wrestling returns live with double intensity Saturday night, November 9th at the Cove Community Center, 19 East Corning Street, Beverly, Mass, with a 7 p.m. bell time. In the main event, new NECW Heavyweight Champion Sean Burke defends against Slick Wagner Brown. Antonio Thomas and a mystery partner take on the team of Canadian stars Jeremy Prophet and Genesis. In a return grudge match, World Women's Wrestling Champion Alexis Nevaeh takes on Mistress Belmont with Sami Lane in her corner. NECW Television Champion Johnny Thunder in an open challenge. The Masshole Mike McCarthy faces the egomaniac Johnny Idol, and Brad Hollister battles Bo Douglas. Plus, a special musical performance by the Jimmy Johnson Files. Tickets now at NECW.TV or call 1-800-838-3006. 1-800-838-3006. Don't miss New England Championship Wrestling Double Intensity Saturday night, November 9th in Beverly.
I'm here with Brad Hollister. Brad, you didn't pick up the victory tonight, but you gained the respect of the fans and the Tokyo Monster Kahagas.
Man, gaining respect, that's a big deal. Not gonna lie. I've been in amateur wrestling, I've been in football, I've been in every sport under God's green earth, and respect's always a big deal. So gaining his respect was a big deal to me. Yeah, I didn't pick up the win, but I got his respect, and I'll take that. There's a reason he is the North American champion. There's a reason he was a former world champion. He chopped me, he beat me up. I haven't been in the ring with much tougher in the past. But I gained his respect. I guess I could tip my hat to that. Next time I'm hoping for a victory.
Well, Brad, congratulations on a great showing tonight. Brad Hollister, a good showing against the Tokyo Monster Kahagas.
Welcome to Hokkaido.
There's a whole world of Asian flavor waiting for you at Hokkaido. Their menu features delicious Chinese, Japanese, and Thai favorites, along with sumptuous sushi, hot pot, and hibachi. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are karaoke nights. So for a whole world of Asian flavor and a whole lot of fun, come to Hokkaido, 1250 Osgood Street, North Andover, Mass. like us on Facebook, or call us at 978-687-9888.
Coming up, a World Women's Wrestling feature bout to crown a new #1 contender for the Triple W Championship, where a former champion, Mistress Belmont, accompanied by Miss Sami Lane, will take on a former World Bodybuilding Champion in Melissa Coates.
Miss Sami Lane, it's so nice to know that you're capable of learning. But don't step out of line. Got it? Good. Tonight, my sister, Mistress Belmont, takes on Melissa Coates. Mistress Belmont is the uncrowned World Women's Champion. We all know that. NECW, what are you thinking? Melissa, if you really think that you, your overinflated self, is going to get past Mistress Belmont tonight, you might want to take a break from the gym and see a shrink. And speaking of shrink, not you, stupid. But did you know, you stick a pin in that overinflated little bimbo, she'll fly all over the room. No? No laugh? Maybe you aren't capable of learning. Okay.
Another rough night for Kevin Castro as we get set for World Women's Wrestling action. And there they are, Miss Sami Lane and Mistress Belmont. What a pair to draw to. Mistress Belmont, of course, a former World Women's Wrestling Champion. Belmont, Sami Lane, and Nikki Valentine. Some sort of unholy alliance between the three of them as they try to eliminate Alexis Nevaeh and once again control the World Women's Wrestling Championship. A tough task ahead of Mistress Belmont tonight. Ab Basler is standing by with pre-match comments from the former World Bodybuilding Champion, Melissa Coates.
I am joined at this time by a former World Bodybuilding Champion, Melissa Coates, as she gets set to take on Mistress Belmont to determine the #1 contender for the World Women's Wrestling Championship.
Well, Al, it is good to be back. It's been a long time since I've been at NECW, but you know, I'll always remember how NECW helped me at the beginning of my career, so I'm so excited to be back.
And Melissa, you are set to take on Mistress Belmont, who is going to be accompanied by Miss Sami Lane. Mm-hmm. And we've seen some shenanigans with those two. It's going to be something you're going to have to look out for tonight.
Shenanigans is right. Well, I am well aware of how tough Mistress Belmont is, but I don't know this Sami Lane, but all I can say to Sami Lane is that if she plans on interfering, give me some space. My guns are loaded and ready.
A whole lot of woman right there. Former World Bodybuilding Champion Melissa Coates making her return to New England Championship Wrestling and the World Women's Wrestling Division. You know Sami Lane's going to get involved in this somehow, some way. A little trash talk going on right now between the contestants. Belmont says she's got biceps too.
The following is a World Women's Wrestling feature match set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Your referee is Chris Bartolo. Introducing first, the accompanied ring by Sami Lane.
Belmont correcting Chris Norman here.
By the beautiful Miss Sami Lane. From parts unknown, Mistress Belmont.
Mistress Belmont hailing this week from parts unknown.
And her opponent from Los Angeles, California, Melissa Coates.
right, here we go. The #1 contendership to the World Women's Wrestling Championship is the prize at stake this week. Belmont trying to match power with Melissa Coates, and that's not going to work. A little coaching from Sami Lane on the outside. Oh, knee to the midsection by Belmont and a pie face. Sends Coates down to the canvas. Melissa Coates is indeed a powerhouse. Once again, a little trash talk here. Oh, Belmont backed up by Coates. She's not going to take anything from the Mistress. Coates trying to coax Mistress Belmont into a test of strength here. Belmont going to Sami Lane for advice. Oh, says, I'm strong. They lock up right here. Oh, man. That test of strength isn't working out too well for Belmont. Here comes Sami Lane. Referee should be getting her out of the ring. But no. Coates has them both locked up. Oh, kick to the midsection by Belmont. Sami Lane now outside the ring. Coates sends Belmont into the corner in a big clothesline. Sends the former champion to the canvas. Coates holds her up, spins her around, drops her into a side slam, and a cover right here. Has the leg hook, but only two. Coates showing that power. Full body slam on Mistress Belmont. Oh, Coates dropped down with a fist. And Belmont rolls to the outside. A little bit later, it's now Belmont with Coates in trouble. Blatant choke standing on the back of Coates, draped over that bottom rope, and Sami Lane gets into the act. Sami Lane choking away on Melissa Coates. Trying to slow the former World Bodybuilding Champion down, and a cover right here. Good for a 2 count. It's basically 2 against 1 here. Sami Lane on the outside, keeping a careful eye on the proceedings. Sami Lane cheering on her charge, her sister, Mistress Belmont. Oh, man. Belmont drilled Melissa Coates down to the canvas, head first. And now a reverse chinlock as she tries to wear down Melissa Coates. Fans chanting for Melissa Coates here. Elbow to the midsection and another. Coates backing up. Mistress Belmont. Belmont misses with the clothesline. Misses again. Down to the canvas. Both women the worse for wear. Both women landed on the backs of their heads. Referee counting both women down. Both women trying to get themselves together here. Belmont now gets up to her feet. Coates follows, and Coates gives it right back to Belmont. Slugfest right here in the middle of the ring. Coates winning that battle. Off the ropes goes Belmont. Kick to the midsection by Coates. Coates with those kicks. Setting up Belmont for a neck breaker, and she drops her. Hangman's neck breaker into a cover. This could do it, but only 2. Belmont now with a rake of the eyes. Referee Chris Bartolo saying he saw that. Belmont denying she did it. Coates sent to the opposite side. Belmont charges in, but nobody home. Coates laying in wait. Oh man, face first into the canvas, and Sami Lane now up on the apron, distracting the referee. Coates and Sami Lane getting into it now. Belmont from behind rolls her up, has a handful of tights. There's a cover right here, and that's going to do it. Belmont stole the victory. Highway robbery by Mistress Belmont. Sami Lane causing the distraction, and Belmont grabbing a big handful of tights to get the 1, 2, 3. That kid better wash her face after that. Once again, your winner and the #1 contender to the World Women's Wrestling Championship, Mistress Belmont. There's more New England Championship Wrestling on the way when we continue after this.
The official printing company of New England Championship Wrestling is Color Copy Center Boston. We copy, we print, we bind, we laminate. And we offer free delivery in Metro Boston. See us at 31 St. James Avenue in the Park Square building. Call us at 617-391-0030 or visit us online at colorcopycenterboston.com. They make NECW look good, they'll make you look good too.
Victorious tonight and the new #1 contender for the WW Championship, Mistress Belmont. But Sami Lane, you weren't exactly...
I'm sorry. Are you trying to accuse me of something? And by the way, it's Miss Sami Lane, you rodent. Don't you forget it. Now your job is to hold up this pretty little microphone and keep your mouth shut. Do you understand now?
I do, but I saw...
Shut up and do as you're told. Alexis Nevaeh, I hope you're watching right now, because we just sent that overblown gym rat back to whatever hole she crawled out of. And trust me, you're next.